up, guys? Welcome back to Let the Drive. Dan Thiessen here, and today we are headed back up north, and I'm going to be working with Race Lab instructor Jason on my rally car driving capabilities. So what we had to do this week, and a big shout out to European Automotive and Brad for hooking me up. I needed to find different rally rims and tires for today because the OZ Racing ones we have are 18-inch. They're a bit too big. I needed smaller rims, thinner width, and thicker profile. And Brad from European Automotive last minute found me one of the only sets of 17-inch rims that will fit on a Focus RS because they're not supposed to. The brakes in the front are too big. He found me a set that work. They found the tires that will work for today. We raised the car up to give me some more room to rally, and we're headed up north. We're gonna learn how to drive better. We're gonna have some fun, and today is gonna be our first POV video. So I'm strapping the GoPro to my head, and you're gonna get the in the driver's seat action of learning to rally properly. It's gonna be super fun. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel now. Make sure you watch to the end, like it, leave me a comment about how bad my driving is or what you think of my new rims. Personally, I love the OZ Racing rims more than any other rims ever, so it just doesn't look the same to me, but it is functionally rally car now. I'm excited. Malachi, what do you think? You like rally?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like Porsche or Ford?
Porsche.
Porsche? Yeah. He knows. All right, guys. We are about to head up north. We'll see you soon. Performance. Start her up. Well, what do you guys listen to on a long road trip? What is your song of choice or your playlist of choice? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna start off this drive with some Disturbed, Sound of Silence. If you haven't heard that, you definitely gotta check it out. One of the greatest metal voices of all time, if not one of the greatest voices of all time. All right, guys, so we're about half an hour into the drive. We are hopping on the 400 north towards Barrie. And a couple thoughts I have already about how the car feels. So I've been driving the car around on Michelin Alpine winter tires with a lower profile on the H&R lowering springs, and the car is super tight, man. Now we're back up, raised the car up to be able to, you know, take all the bumps and all the off-road stuff we got going on today. And we're on 17-inch rims with a higher profile tire, and you can feel how the car sways when you're cornering, trying to corner tight, even on the highway at different speeds. Now these guys are not going quickly at all, but the car feels totally different. Definitely set up to get off-road. Oh, hello. So nice of you to join us, Mr. Acura. So it's totally different, but we are not trying to be fast on the highway. We're trying to be fast on the gravel today. So just a thought as I'm driving up, car feels totally different at this spring wheel and tire combination. Let's keep going. There she is. Those roller coasters. You can see drop zone way at the top. This is where we would come in the summers of our youth and hit up those roller coasters and look for girls. This is super nostalgia for me right now. I don't even know if they opened this year because of COVID. These are the rims and tires I was talking about earlier. Now you can see them. All right, we are at the carpool, about an hour and 40 minutes from where I live, north. Lots of snow. Getting ready for a day of rally.
sticking further to the right on left-hand corners like that,
Okay.
you're opening up your vision
Yep.
a bit further. Just like on the right-hand corners where we go to the left to see more.
Okay.
By sticking further right on left-hand corners, we can actually see more around the corner, and then you can cut over.
Okay.
Yeah, pull up here again. Okay, so the reason why we tell you to steer smoothly is because as you're steering to the left, all the weight moves over to the right side of the car.
Mm-hmm.
So the smoother you do that, the more you let weight move to there, and then that tire becomes heavy, and you put a lot of grip there, and then you don't have a lot of grip on your side. So grip lines are more important for this tire when you're going to the left, and that side when you're going to the right. But if you just quickly turn, you don't give the chance for the weight to move to that side.
Okay.
So the tire doesn't have all the extra grip. So how we explain it is if you just turn, it's like going like that. But if you put the weight on it and then try to do it, your finger doesn't slide off.
Slide off. Okay.
So that's why we're always all about smoothness. So even just starting really early and just super smooth and move a bit of weight, and then you keep on adding to the weight, and then the tire will grip a lot better.
Okay.
So the other thing that you're doing is coming kind of mid-corner, you're stepping on the gas a little bit too much.
Okay.
So if we were driving around in a perfect circle and you step on the gas, the circle becomes bigger. So by doing that mid-corner, you're coming in and then you're making the car want to go wide.
Okay.
So you're steering with your feet a little bit. So this, if you ever hear somebody talking about steering with your feet, so if you're into a corner and you want to be a bit further out, you can just step on the gas and you'll get the car to move out by itself.
Okay.
Or come off and it comes further in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, complete.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
But yeah, so when you're like halfway through the corner and you step on the gas, just remember your car wants to move to the
come
outside.
out.
And that's the same, even at highway speeds, you can play with it. Like big corners on a highway, you just alter your throttle position, you'll see you can move the whole car in a lane.
One. Okay. Awesome.
A little slower here, then try to start your corner a bit wider.
Okay.
A little bit too much speed on the way in on all those right-hand corners.
Okay.
Just a little slower to the left.
Okay.
And then you can speed up out of them.
Okay.
Here, use all the road on the exit. And then here, get back on your side. And back over. Yeah. I misread the road there. First is kind of farthest away is the trees.
Yep.
So you can actually see which way the corner is going to go, and then up the surface, which is racing line or driving line.
Okay.
And then grip lines are right in front of you.
Okay.
So where you can kind of see some gravel showing through.
Yep.
That's going to be higher grip than something that looks super smooth. Right, kind of dead in the middle looks a little shinier, so that's probably less grip. And then right on where there's a bit of snow, there's more grip than ice, but less than the gravelly spots.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, just try to focus on vision a little bit. Just look further ahead.
Okay.
And then in those right-hand corners, you want to be slow in, stick to the outside at the beginning of the corner, and then cut in the middle when you can see.
Okay.
But right now you're coming in and trying to do more of a racing line into the middle, mid-corner.
Okay.
And if there's a car coming the opposite direction, all you can do is brake and push yourself to the outside.
Okay.
And you won't see them as quickly.
Okay.
That one time we did see the truck in the left-hander.
Yeah.
Where you were over on the right. Yeah, just a bit smoother on the turn in.
Okay.
And the car wouldn't want to go as sideways because you kind of want to twist a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sense though?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a lot, just concentrating on what I'm looking for, what I'm seeing.
Just over here. So it feels like when the back end starts to step out a little bit,
Yep.
your coming off the gas and hitting the brake wheels.
Okay, so make sure I stay on it
Just
a
like
little bit.
A little tiny bit of gas, and we'll talk about it more about when
Okay.
turn around. Slow it. Turn in. Almost nicely done.
Thanks.
Nice and smooth on power through there too, so good. So, one thing I've noticed, I was letting you do the run.
Yep.
You're stepping on power before you're starting to straighten the wheel.
Okay.
That's why a lot of times
It starts to
slide.
go. Okay.
So just if you pretend there's a string between the throttle wheel and the steering wheel, start unwinding before you start getting on power. So
Okay.
that when you're turned in, the string's pulling this throttle pedal up.
Yep.
So you have to start opening as you get on throttle.
Okay.
So it's just, that should be nice and smooth, and you can start unwinding a little bit earlier.
Okay. And then getting on the throttle
Yeah.
at that point.
So by the halfway point of the corner, you should be starting to straighten and getting on power.
Okay.
Where right now you're kind of holding the steering wheel through the corner, and then when we get to the straight, you're like that.
Okay.
Or then you're like, we're straight. It's a straight on power and then straight.
Okay.
So this is the one thing to kind of smooth out that way.
Okay. Yep.
I thought we were back at the bridge already, but so kind of the last right-hand corner, you exited kind of middle of the road.
Okay.
So we want to try to exit right until we can see, and then we can go.
Then we can go.
It does feel slower, but it does.
Okay.
So slow down a little bit. Don't turn in yet. Wait. Now turn.
Okay.
See, over there. So a little slower on the way in. Turn it. So a couple times you're turning in a bit too early.
Okay.
And then you're just squeezing yourself in the middle of the corner.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see. Bye-bye. Just destroyed pheasant. Oh, dumb bird. Once it got going again, then I got the groove. I felt way better.
Yep.
And I like the traction control off because now I can feel when I'm starting to go or not go, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check to see if I see if I got bird guts on my bumper. Nah. Nope. No. Poor bird. There's no slowing down at that point. No. All right, guys, I'm home. That is over 11 hours of driving straight. An amazing day. Thank you to Jason. Thank you to Race Lab. Thank you to Crazy Leo for such an awesome experience. I learned so much about driving a rally car, driving in the snow, driving on gravel. By the end of the day, I was so much smoother. I was so much faster. I was so much more confident in my ability to drive and to drive in those conditions. It was definitely worth the whole experience, and you got to try it. I'll leave the description and the website for Race Lab below. If you're in Ontario, you got to give them, you got to check them out and give it a try to up your driving game. What an incredible experience. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. If you're loving what we're doing, make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, give us a like, a comment, and we'll keep producing awesome content for you guys. We'll catch you on the flip side.